Oh, I'll turn the engine off. Welcome, welcome one and all. Back to Court Farm. Or Home Farm to be specific here. Good sign that. Someone agrees. We are still late into May. You've just been sung to by a dog, so I mean this video is worth a thumbs up straight away, isn't it? Getting sung to by a dog. Come on. You don't get this sort of content everywhere, you know. I've fully lost my train of thought. We're off to the store to pick up some equipment. Because I've been on the phone to the people that still technically own Stonebridge, and I've been on the phone to Court Farm about these fields that aren't fields. So it's just wasted space, isn't it, really? You can't mow it. Can't do anything with it. So, bit risky, possibly because it might not work properly. But hopefully in one episode, for very little money really, we're going to try and smash out 3 new fields. And one of the last things we'll need for it is a roller. Rightio. Should really just buy one of these because the amount of times I've actually leased it. Oh, straight in. What is that? 3.5 minutes. First crash. Oh well. Quick drop of tea. So the theory is we're going to do them, set them off just as grass fields. Spoke to Stonebridge, they said obviously they're not bothered. The only thing is if obviously if for some reason the sale doesn't go through, they want it to look as it did before, so grass is fine. Court Farm's pretty much the same sort of theory. You know, they'll see how it goes as a grass field to start with, and the other bit is going to be on our camping ground, I would say. Is the best word for it, the best term, because there's all of that grass area that we can't mow, that doesn't really get used, so we'll divide it up. We've already divided a section off to make into a what was it? It's a barley field, isn't it? So we've already got a bit of it as a barley field. I thought, let's just continue. And have it a big grass field that we can harvest, we can cut. I mean, at this time of year, you know, a little bit further in the future, there's nothing to say we wouldn't necessarily want to make it something else. Certainly something we can look towards, but if it's grass and there's, you know, kids and families potentially walking over it and their pets running around, you know, we're a bit of grass, don't you? It's not going to be too bad of a damage. I'll probably put some pathways in though, to be fair, at some point. Righty ho, we need to start with the plough. And guess what? Out of all of the equipment I forgot to bring, it's the plough. Not to worry, because I'm going to drop this in the shop anyway and get it repaired. Say shop, in soon to be our workshop. Ooh, that's tight. Don't tell me it's going to be a tight yard. Oh, how do you like them apples? Right, someone will be able to fix that. £4 grand. Ugh. I think I've finished working on this though. That they have. Sounds much better. Big old workshop, man. Lease that out. Whee! This has been put on the market. So we probably should do a bit of tidying up around it, shouldn't we? I mean, obviously we did clear out everything that was there before, but very tight, very, very tight. Definitely dragged that all the way through there. Alright, where should we start with? start up at court. So we're bringing all the equipment back, aren't we? That makes sense to me. It'll be a little bit tricky, this one, to work out the lines, because obviously we want to leave a bit of a headland even though it's going to be grass, just in case we then make it arable at a later date. You never know. Whee! Turned away for a minute, nearly put it in a hedge. Which is what would happen in real life if you turned away from where you were driving. Right. About there. So it's not going to be a way of having a nice perfect square off this, is there? How far? You'd want to come around there, maybe. Oh, it's going to be a big one. So essentially you're going to want to, because we want it as best as we can for precision scores. I think if we start with the outline, we're going to want to plough, put lime, soil sample, maybe get the soil sampling done next, then most likely want lime in, fertilise, and if it's going to be grass I don't think that's too much of an issue. Yeah, that should be fine. That's not. Bit of a path around there. Oh, a good spot here, you can see the piggies. And a fairly wide pull on here, almost straight up with that I reckon. So yeah, liming it, stone picking it obviously, then the seed, then the roll. Do we need to, we should, it's grass so I don't think we need to put nitrogen down. Well, I suppose we could. I don't think it would hurt if we did. Oh, that's quite a big field, isn't it? Okay. I'll get all the ploughing done first, and yeah, we'll do all of it, and I'll do it as a bit of a speeded up thing for you. A lot of sampling done. But it is a big old field. Right, next job. Stonage, 5 o'clock. It's going to be a tight one, you know. Very tight. I still don't know if we could be best. Where am I going to put that? Oh, looks like that looks like a shout. Might get moved at a later date. That was tight on it. The thing is, you can fertilising and it won't need fertilising. I shall start with this big old badger. It's not picking up because I didn't lower it. Always a good thing to do. To get the implement lowered. I do sort of feel like we're going to be a bit tight on daylight. It's not time, but daylight. And then where are we going to put the stones? We'll do our best. We'll do our best. See where we get to. I mean, if I have to leave it till the morning, I'll leave it till the morning. It's not a be all and end all, as long as I've got the daylight for recording. Speaking of recording, I will come back to you once I've done all the stone picking, because it's a bit boring. Well, time is most certainly against us now. However, Next stage is to lime everything. About halfway, basically. That doesn't make it seem as though it's going to get done. But what if we seed? If we seed before we lime, then roll in becomes easier because we just do it straight over. If we lime, then seed. The seeding will take out the lime but leave a texture that looks like it's rolled. Stone to being dumped around the back here for now. We'll find a proper spot for them once the sail's complete. Right. Don't need that. That's a bit tight. Still quite a tight yard. I'm not complaining though. Let's get seeding. May as well have the lights on, even though it's not that dark. Quicker from this corner. You can sort of see the difference. Make sure we get right up. Don't want to damage that, do we? Out there. A little dark spot that you can't quite see. Nearly. As I readjust. It's going to be annoying if I've missed a patch of that, so I'm going to have to go back over it. Just keep dragging it now, we've not got the... And we did miss a spot. Probably need to be looking towards slurry and manure spreaders as well, shouldn't we? Because 2 farms have got cows. Patch on that as well. No, nobody's coming in. Got the traffic cones out. Seeded. Got spare seeds and lime already here, ready to go. Too close in, I can't see. A bit better. I hope this works, however, if it doesn't, I'm glad I've tested it. All of it done should be. Yep. And let's get Rick rolling. If this works, then I'm confident this will get done on the same day. Obviously, oh, it doesn't. In fact, it's worse. Because I can't tell what's rolled and what's not. At least there is a slightest change in texture. Oop. In fact, it's even... It is rolling. There is a slight change in... Oh no, I'll come back to you. The liming is complete. The sky has some stars in it. We're getting very tight. And in all fairness, that is going to take a long time to seed, let alone roll. And the problem we've got is, are we on, what day months are we on? 3-day month. 4-day month. Okay, not a problem. If it takes us till morning, it takes us till morning. What I will do, however, is start up on their field though. I'm not massively bothered about ours too much, but theirs I am, if that makes sense. Right, time's ticking. And this is the point where we've just run out of seed. And I'm going to have to go on in the morning, aren't I? Alright, I'll see you in the morning. It's the morning. I actually started this at 6 AM, so it took me a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But this is the last bit of it, and it's done. Hello. I think I've missed a bit there, haven't I? Oh, it was going so well as soon as I put the camera on. I might just squeeze this one in one pass. No, I'm not. We've got to come back up this way anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. Does that work and see the ground texture a bit better in that light. Looks all fairly good. crows were already trying to pick up grass seeds. This folded up, this can go back. Now that's all the rolling done. Oh my, the yield on that. 120%. Nitrogen's in there as well. What? I was worried about putting nitrogen down and I haven't. Just put lime and tell you what, that's gonna look good when that's all up and done. Let's take these back. Put the old Reggie blinkers on. This is going to need to go in the shop now as well, not into the workshop. Something has come up on the sale and we've potentially can't afford it. The dog coming out this far. But I want it. Well, to be fair, there's a couple of things that have come up on the sale that I want. But I also don't know if it's too big for the map. Might have to do a crafty off-camera test. Normally there's somebody belting up here at a ridiculous speed. Here he comes. Slow down, sir. Yep. What's going on there? That's not ideal. I'm a little bit apprehensive about putting a lot of stuff over here yet because we've not. I suppose I do need to put them in. What did I put in there? That went in there. It's fairly handy for storage. That's actually quite, that might be quite useful for putting bits and bobs in. That, what's this? Well, that's probably ideal for storing. Hello. That might be ideal for storing our bits and bobs, keeping them tucked away nicely. If we can get in. I'm happy with that at the minute. Let's pop this in the garage. That's not got a door on it, has it? Oh yeah, it's got a roller shutter. Some work done on that. Oh. Everything's so expensive. What on earth is up in there? Drag that out. But yeah, once the grass has come through on it, that's actually silty clay, so still better than nothing. I mean, we'll get a harvest off it and see what it looks like after then. Oh, hello. 118, 120s. This is going to be a good one. And then I think what we'll do is probably put a bit of a track in so that when people are coming in and out, a little track up here. I don't need to come down that side, but just something coming up along here. I think, yeah, that should be fine. Hello. But yes, I'm quite pleased with that. Two very decent sized fields, 3 in total, so we've got a bit of a bigger area to deal with. Court Farm's got a brand new field that can be silaged up, and it's not really cost us a lot at all, to be fair, so I think that's some good work done. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and if you've got any ideas or suggestions going forward that you'd like to see happen, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Right, I need to get up to Home Farm. Apparently they've got some news. I need to get that trailer out there.